Hey, so today we got Rick's 2015 Ford Focus in the shop here. Rick's been an automotive observer for about, what, 20 years?
Probably 40 years. Yeah.
He's also one of the muscle men in the local gym. It's great to have him in the shop. All right, let's get cranking on this, Ricky.
So we got our 2015 Ford Focus 2-liter. We're gonna change the belts on it today. And we have a fender cover on the inside. We took the tire off. So we're gonna take this inner well out right now, and they're T27 Torx bits. And we're gonna start pulling this out. Yes. That come loose. If we can just tuck this, pull it down and just tuck it on the other side of the road, that's all we really need to gain on it. That's kind of what we're looking to do here. If I don't have to take the whole thing off, that would be great. We'll see. Looks like it tucks up pretty far up into the fender here. And yeah, not loosening more of this than I was hoping to, but let's see here. Yeah. Probably better off taking the whole thing out. Just get a few more Torx bits on it. We got 2 button plugs here. We'll get the tool to pull these out, and we should be able to just pull this whole thing right out. Grab the tool. We have full access in there now. We've got a belt down here for the AC compressor that does not have a tensioner on it. So what we're going to do is, we bought a new belt for this one, but it's a 2-belt system. So this has a tool that goes on to run the pulley over it because there is no tensioner here to release this. So we're going to figure out how that tool works that was recommended when we bought the belt. And we're going to go ahead and start removing this. Let's go. All right. All right, got the AC belt off with a little tool that we used. We are replacing it, but if you didn't want to replace it, you can roll it off like that. And of course, this little shield is real tight too. So. You can loosen the bolts up on the compressor too for the shield, which might not be a bad idea. We snuck it out, so. All right, we have a new belt. Yeah, but we bought this little Gates tool There was two different options for it, and I bought this one here, and it basically just rolls up on the crankshaft here, and we used our 21 millimeter socket and cranked the crankshaft over, and this rolled up under the belt, and we just pried it, and that rolled it off, and we'll use the same method to get it back on. We wipe down our cover here, and we're gonna sneak our belt underneath there, and then we're gonna use our belt tool to roll this thing over in place. So, we had a little bit of coolant that had leaked. The water pump was weeping, so we're gonna, after we get the belt on, we'll just dry everything down here. And as soon as the engine heats up, this will all be gone. So, but we did clean this tray all out in here. This seems to be like a catch-all. So this is nice and clean now. We should be able to get our belt to slide up underneath this thing. It's a little tight coming off with this. Oh, we're gonna get it underneath there. Okay. All right, so we're in the grooves on this now. And now we got our tool that we're gonna put on here and then crank this thing over. And let's see which way we're gonna go with this. We're probably gonna try and go this way with it. See if this rolls this tool on. It wasn't that bad taking it off. So we have this tool that we're gonna put up in here. And as we crank this thing on, crank this thing over, it kind of rolls the belt on, and we're gonna help guide it. All right, let's see if this works out for us. Okay. All right, so I don't think it's on the AC pulley 100% now. And this tool is not gonna ride in there. So we're gonna have to try and turn it over and force this thing on with our thumb a little bit. There it goes. Okay. There it is. And go ahead, turn the thing over a couple of times. Not gonna hurt anything. All right, now we know the belt's on. So the belt's on in there. It's nice and snug. And like I said, there is no tensioner for this one, but this tool, we got on Rock Auto, this little Gates tool here, and I think it was like $6. So this was money in the bank. So, all right, so we're good there. We used a 21 millimeter. We're gonna slip this cover back in here. Didn't come out all that, but it wasn't too bad. So, everything tucked in here and lined up again. Tucked in here. Over here, and of course it's about an inch below, so I'm gonna get this thing up. On the inside of the shock tower here, and that's what's fighting me. Okay. All right, so we got some holes lined up in here now. We're gonna catch some screws and some plugs. Now these things have a little thing that you have to separate to get these out. And you really can't even see them because they just actually cover the whole hole. So we got those out, get those in, and you just push them in. And these were reusable for us. And we're gonna get all our T27s now and start catching all these screws and get everything lined up. bites you a little bit, but these two, we just got to get these two screws on. These two covers in here on. Two left. I know one went up on the bottom here. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything. One here. There's one here. Yeah. I had a longer one over here. Yeah, I think this one went over here. Alright, we got one to go up on the bottom in here. Alright, we're missing two, so I got a washer and a Phillips screw for this one. There you go. Alright, got the cover all back in. Everything's all on. And yeah, it wasn't tucked under here, that's why I was fighting this, but we got it back in place. And just one belt for the AC, which has no tensioner. We needed the tool to ride the belt over.